Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show, hanging out with John Ritchie and Chris Laker. So, Chris, man, how long you been in comedy now?
Almost 9 years.
Yeah?
St. Patrick's Day will be 9 years.
Is that when you started?
Yeah. That's when
on St. Patrick's Day?
My first open mic. Yeah.
Really? And what was that? Where'd you do that? And was it crazy?
I was
St. Patrick's Day?
I was living in the suburbs of Philadelphia at the time.
Right.
And
so you have roots in Philly too, then?
I was moving back here. I was there for like 6 months when I started. But yeah,
why'd you move to Philly?
My parents were living there, and I had like I was kind of. I jumped around from a few different colleges and then had to stop over in rehab and ended up back over there.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know, I straightened some things out.
Yeah. Good, I hear you.
And then it's all right now.
Yeah, good.
And,
you look good.
Yeah, I look fantastic. Thank
yeah,
you.
so
Yeah, I was there for like 6 months, and then I moved back to New York anyway. So I did start there and met some funny people there, but then I kind of also started in New York. So I was like.
So your first open mic was St. Patty's Day in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
It was at this Comfort Inn comedy club, you know.
My God, this story gets worse and worse.
It was like this comedy club in like Northeast Philadelphia, which is
my God.
Yeah, it's the Staten Island of Philadelphia.
Right. Yeah.
And so as people that I knew, I understood them. You know.
Yeah. But like I've done, all types of gigs. I never stood a struggling gig in Philly. Like by the time I got to Philly, I'd already been established as a comic on some level. But doing gigs in Philly where the people pay to see you is hell. Like where the people pay to see you, it's hell. The thought of an open mic at a Comfort Inn in Northeast Philadelphia, I don't know how you survive that. I really don't. That's like getting out of hell.
Well, it was good because you have to learn how to bomb. A lot of guys, they come here. They come here from some place where it's like supportive.
Right. That's not good for comedy. No. I tell everybody this. You can't be around supportive people. People who will tell you, like, that's for actors. Actors need that. Comedians need to be around negative, honest people. That's the only way to get better. Yeah. Right?
You're not going to be good no matter how good you are. You're so much worse.
Right.
For like years.
Sure.
It's supposed to take 10 years.
Absolutely.
And I think it takes 5 years to figure out that it takes 10 years, you know?
No, but if you, like, in other words, a lot of these sitcom writers that I met, when I worked in sketch comedy, a lot of the writers came from the world of stand-up, and those guys know what it's like to bomb. So they'll stay there all night till something's funny. Like, they'll see something on a piece of paper, and they'll go, we can't expect an audience to laugh at this. We have to stay here. We have to stay. A sitcom guy, everything they write, they see, who don't come, the writer's assistants. That's how they start. And everything they write is on a sitcom. So they see it get laughs because it gets fake laughs on television. And they go, that's fine. It's 10 o'clock. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Red Lobster. And then it always sucks. So you got to be around. You got to do a few of those Comfort Inns, right?
Yeah, no, it's the best. Because you see, when they take the laughs, they put it on YouTube. They'll take the laughs out of some of these sitcoms, and you just watch the jokes lay there.
That's the best thing to do. That's the best thing to do. I worked with Norm Macdonald on a sitcom for a while, and he hated how, like, a lot of these writers that would write the jokes, he hated that they always saw them get laughs. So there were times where I would have a joke that I didn't write, the writers wrote. Like, I would say the joke, and Norm would just sit there. There'd be no laughs. And because a group of people didn't laugh at the joke, and we knew they wouldn't. Yeah. And Norm would just sit there like I made the joke up, and he would go, did Artie think that was funny? And then the whole crowd goes, boo, you suck, like I wrote it. But he would do it to teach them a lesson. The writers would get so mad. But he's like, no, I'm teaching you a lesson. This stuff sucks. It sucks. So where do you work a lot now, then?
I'm over at this place, the Creek in the Cave in Long Island City. It's like kind of an alternative joint.
Yeah.
And then I work at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club and the Stand a bit.
The Stand's a good room.
Stand's
right?
a great room. Yeah.
What's the name of the place in Long Island City?
It's called the Creek in the Cave.
That's making a comeback, Long Island City, isn't it?
Yeah, right? Yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff going on there at the Creek in the Cave. It's like Colin Quinn's drops by all the time.
Right.
Well, he comes in, he's working on this hour, and he'll just do the whole hour, like at 7 o'clock or something.
Yeah, Colin does a lot of one-man show type stuff.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's great to know him because he'll call you up and say, I'm working on a one-man show about the Constitution or something. And I go, well, just come to this club and watch it. And you'll see the beginnings of it. And then all of a sudden, it's like nominated for an Emmy like 3 months later.
Yeah, no, I've seen him work on this hour like several times now, and it's to watch it build. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's a real writer, Colin, a real artist. Yeah. All right, well, hang out for a little while longer, and we'll be back with more of this. Mike, are you learning anything? Because I don't think it took you 10 years to realize it takes 20 years. I think.
Absolutely, but Artie, I ate it for like 2 years in the beginning before anything. I'm telling you, it takes forever for some people.
Anyone want to fill in a joke there when he says I ate it for?